Oh my God. What are you people doing in my workshop? I came to get an old book from the library, and the hell, there are people in here. Hello, people? Oh, I see a Nisi Day. An unshared aura. Welcome to the lithosphere. It is a small thing, the lithosphere. I don't know if you've ever seen such a thing. But anyway, I am Lithadora, the arcane explorer, and I am here. Well, I was here to get a book from my library, but since you're here, maybe I could tell you some tales of adventure. Now you'll notice, perhaps, there is a black cat in the chat. That rhymed. A black cat in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Write that down. Write that down. It'll go in the book. It'll go in one of these books back here. There is a black cat in the chat. That is my familiar. Now, you may be aware that generally a familiar is just a creature, but this enchanted creature is actually a human female. I don't know if you believe this, but she was a fair maiden I came across once. Well, you gotta come. Yeah, long story. She was being chased by barbarians, and I gave her a transmogrification amulet. And she turned herself into a black cat and scurried away for safety. Of course, black cat prefers just being a cat now, laying in the sun, brushing her. She rarely turns back into a human. Spends all her time sleeping in the sun. It's an amazing thing. Of course, we've got some magic things we could show off real quick. Look at this thing. It's so bright and shiny. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's there, and it definitely helps me with some kind of energy resource. But generally, I just sit around playing with my marbles. I don't know if you're familiar with marbles. They're wonderful things. I do love them so. Anyway, let me tell you about my latest adventure. I was in the kingdom of Norcalia. I don't know if you're familiar with Norcalia. King Norcalian is the king there. It is wizard time. He has his own wizard because I served his father long ago. But lately I have been wandering in the woods, just seeking out the 7 sacred herbs and spices required to make the most excellent chicken. I heard tell from a colonel from Kentucky that there was such a thing, and my gosh, he would not tell me the secrets of the 11 herbs and spices, and I have been trying very hard to track them down. I take my wand and we go wandering in the woods, looking for those 7 sacred herbs and spices. But when I was last in the woods, you wouldn't believe what happened. My black cat ran off. I don't know where she went. She's gone now. I've been chasing a cat, as they say. chasing a cat is just a strange thing, my friends. But she'll return eventually. She seems to be in the chat. So perhaps if I call her, Kitty, Kitty, where are you? Kitty, these are my new dress robes. They seem to be blending in. Oh, Jesus, there's a portal over here. Do you see this? My hand. It's gone, and now it's back. It's a magic trick. Ooh. Oh, no. I don't do magic tricks, not illusions. I am mostly a healer. I wear these robes here. They're very, very dark. Generally, when they see me walking on the street, people cross, and it keeps the peasants away. There's a plague upon the land, and keeping the peasants at a distance is important at this time. But I'm still looking for my cat, so if you see a cat at any time behind me, just let me know. Now, this is the library. I do have a whole workshop. I am a master, and I have a master's laboratory. Of course, the acolytes like to call it the masturbatory. It's just an annoying little nickname they gave me, those imps. I do not like it. But it is the master's laboratory, not the masturbatory. I think that's the dormitory, actually, if you think about it. But we do here work in the workshop, do quite a bit of work. We've been trying to seek out the answers. Long ago, I was sent out and asked to find a philosopher's stone. See, I served a king in Norcalia long ago, and he was injured grievously by some elves, of all things, because he had some kind of grudge against elves. I never understood it. I'm quite fond of their leaf that they grow. It's a wonderful thing. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Where was I? The elvish leaf. No, not the elvish leaf. The king, he didn't like the elves. I don't understand why. He raged a great war upon them, and I wasn't there to save him. But he was grievously injured, and I was able to bring him back from the brink of death. And he developed this great fear of his own mortality. And so he sent me out. Well, he sent me to the goddamn dungeons, actually. He put me down in the basement. That's actually where my laboratory is, my master's laboratory. We will not call it the masturbatory. I don't care what they call it. But look, we have so many people here. But I'm down here in the dungeons for many, many years. And I was trying to develop King Norcalian. Greetings. Welcome. So there I was. The king, sire's here. Oh, my dear. I didn't believe it so. I was just telling the tale of my adventures, trying to find the way to cure his father, actually. And I've been down here a long time alone with my books. And I think I came up with this little stone here. And if you squeeze the stone, it produces a liquid. You can tell it's very hard to squeeze this thing. So I had to basically get some animals from the bestiary, and we were able to crush it. It produced a thimbleful of liquid, which I had to consume it to test it. And now, many years later, my beard stopped growing gray. I don't seem to be aging, so I think I succeeded. Unfortunately, there is no more elixir, and I'm glad I don't have to tell the king. I mean, he didn't know about it. Oh, jeez, the king's here. Oh, gosh. Greetings, King Norcalian, sire. That wretch. He was he sent me down here and set me up with this great master's laboratory that I have here. This is my library of books. And I've been down here in the master's library, or as my acolyte calls it, the masturbatory. That wretch. I really don't like it. Oh, the shot glass. No, it was the elixir of life. It tasted rather bitter. Now, some of you missed the tale of my familiar, too. I should retell that tale. Of the black cat. You may see the black cat in the chat. And that's a familiar for me. She's very familiar to me, you might say. But she was a fair maiden that I came across. Well, you gotta come across a maiden, because that keeps them a maiden. But there were barbarians chasing her, and they desired her virtue. And I was very fond of the girl, so I gave her a nice amulet of transfiguration. And she was able to transmogrify herself into a cat, or into a human at will. It was quite the gift, if I say so myself. Unfortunately, Black Cat, as she is now known, prefers to be a cat and spends most of her time just laying around in the sunshine, licking herself, actually, now that I think about it. No wonder. I'd probably... Yeah, okay. I should have kept that amulet. I probably would have been... Oh, anyway, I've been down here alone for quite some time working on these potions and brews and things like that. And I just recently got myself some spiffing ropes. Check them out. Look. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God, I went through the teleportation. I don't want to go over there again. I cut part of myself off. I splinched. That's painful. Thank God I'm a healer. Now, long ago, before I came to these lands, I actually was on a place called Earth. Earth. Yes, it was Earth. And I went to school there in the land of the Scots. And they talking out like this, I couldn't understand a fucking thing they said, man. They were just talking all the time, and the only thing I could understand was when they said we want to go have a beer. And I'd be like, oh, okay. It was wretched times. But we were drunk a lot. So, we went to start this school in the land of the Scots. And I must say, they fought over it. There was 4 founders. They excluded me, of course, Lithadora, the arcane explorers, not in any history book. But I was there when they founded Pig Blisters, or whatever they decided to call that place. And I completed my education, learned from everyone, and then decided to leave that Yarth place. Because it was just a terrible land, to be honest. I cannot tell you. There were many a great wars. It just seemed like destruction was the only thing they wanted to do. And being a healer, I just couldn't take it anymore. So I conjured a great portal of teleportation, which eventually I'll get that down so I can show you it again. I haven't been able to perform. I'm getting older. Some say it's when you get older, you have a harder time performing. And I'm also standing on my own ropes. Jeez, man, what are you doing? It's very interesting. But I do want to someday return. I understand there is a ward of teleportation. Like, it's an orb. It's at the Obsidian Tower, and perhaps I could achieve to get it someday, but I think they gave it to someone recently. It might allow me to return to my home. And I do like these books, though. I've read all of them at least twice. Well, not that one over there. It's a Ann Coulter book I accidentally brought with me. I've been using it for fire starters and things like that. We don't want to get into those kind of things. Politicus. We'll leave those to the vermin. So anyway, as I was saying,
I am in this land where it's enchanted. It's a very great place that I'm in. I do like it here very much. There's frost giants and ice trolls and goblins and a great king, of course, and all kinds of various things. But I do desire to go back out into the secret forest, the sacred forest, and hunt down those 11 herbs and spices. Now, once I figure out those secret recipe, I'm afraid chickens might not be safe any longer. We'll be frying some chicken, perhaps? I do like fried chicken, but there is this one armored chicken, which reminds me of the armored hot dogs of my homeland. We used to have those. They were armored hot dogs, very hard on your teeth. But I relish the thought of having one again, my friends. I do thank you for stopping in today to say hi in my laboratory. This is actually the library, but, when one is in the library, you never know what you're gonna do, so shh, quiet. We don't want to have a librarian come up here and scare us. And let's see, what else have I got to tell you about today? My great music. I've been searching high and low for some musicians, because I believe there's a tale of they're actually librarian barbarians that rule the bookland. It's really strange. They're bookish barbarians. There's only two. And I'm afraid they may not actually have any offspring, and so there'll never be any more. Who knows? Some very intelligent people choose not to breed. And that's a shame sometimes, I say, especially with barbarians. They smell slightly better than goblins. I don't know if you know this, but goblins are just stinky. I mean, they're okay, but they smell. It's quite awful. And I really do like my new robes, friends. They're made from many esters. The label says polyester. I believe that means they blended many esters together and made the fabric. That's just amazing that they do such a thing for me. I'm so grateful for the esters to have given up so much to make my robes in the place called China. I don't know how to say it any longer. I've been in this land, in this realm for so long, reading these books. I don't remember English too well. The reading, I mean, I speak it quite well, but the reading of it, the runes that I've been reading just have taken over my brain. I think we only have so much room in our brains to store things and to retrieve them. And my brain is quite full. I did hear tell of a way to store our thoughts and our memories into a jar, a potion jar, and then you could later keep them, which would be nice. I wish I had known of that before I partook of the herbal remedies. Because it makes it much harder now to remember anything. I don't know if you're aware of this. Herbal remedies really... Woo! Can't remember much. But the herbal remedies are so good. I went out to the sacred forest, collected up some mushrooms, some special herbs and spices. Gonna make a beautiful roast. Oh! Got some carrots even. There's special carrots. Unlike the mushrooms, which are very magical, they allow you to transport yourself into another realm without even leaving. Don't eat too many. You get very ill. Indigestion, like a goblin. Just, oh, Jesus. And then, it won't be such a magical Monday for you, my friend. But anyway, where was I? Yes. I'm so glad you stopped into my workshop today. I get so forgetful. I've been alone for a very long time down here, working, just trying so hard to develop this accursed little thing. I don't know why they call it a stone. It's an orb. And if you've ever tried to squeeze an orb, I can tell you, it is no fun. You get the little balls a rolling. You know, I don't know about that, but I've seen lots and lots of people playing with marbles around here too. Oh, it's been very interesting. I should try to produce more elixir. Perhaps I can sell it on the barbarian market. They might be interested in it. Well, there is a very interesting thing, though. The elves grow this beautiful leaf. It smells so fragrant and strong. I can find my way to it just by smell. It's an interesting thing, the herbal remedies. What else shall I tell you about this land, my friends? It's an amazing land I adventured into. I do recommend you visit it. It is such a great place. It is wonderful to have you all here. Now, we do normally play games and things, and there was an actual cat at my feet who ran away. It did not stay. It didn't stay. The cat. It was not a black cat. I've never seen this cat before. Oh wait, that is my cat. Never mind. Okay, good. I was gonna zap it with my wand and be like,
Be gone, kitty, be gone! I'll get you, my kitty. And your little dog, too.
oh, no, that was a... Witches be crazy. Don't mess with the witches, people. Sheesh. I mean, there's this one story about the witch who chased this little girl all around the place, and the little munchkins and things. It was crazy. They were like,
Welcome to Munchkin Land.
and I was like, Jesus Christ, calm down. Get off the long bottom leaf. And jeez, you little guys, you shouldn't, you're little. Take a little bit, And
Welcome to Munchkin Land.
I was like, Jesus, calm down. I don't want to buy anything. They were constantly trying to sell me stuff and things. And
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
dude, you're tripping. It's not even yellow. It's dirty. Clean the thing. They didn't even listen. I mean, just basic maintenance is just not a thing for those munchkins. Anyway, so I visited that land prior to traveling. I mean, I did visit several lands looking for a good home before I did settle down. That Munchkin Land place, though. I did feel rather tall, which is a nice thing for a wizard to feel. But those munchkins just drove me crazy. Just singing little songs constantly. Just so difficult to deal with. I mean, everything was in rhyme all the time, and it just drove me crazy, I must say, Maisie. Oh! See? It just comes out of you when you don't expect it. Damn rhymes all the times. Oh my God. It's coming out now! Why did I even think about that? Look, you're making me remember repressed thoughts. I pushed them back, trying hard to forget. But no, they're back. Gwendolyn never called me back either, that witch. Huh. Pretty sure she has my portal chain still. She can get a hold of me. So anyway, what else can I tell you about today? I've been working really hard on some things and getting ready. There's a magic things happening for the future. But right now, this is kind of just an experiment. I love experiments. As you know, I am Lithidora, the arcane explorer, seeker of knowledge. If it's to be known, I want to know about it. Unless it's your personal business, who cares? No one needs to know that kind of stuff. But I do enjoy learning all kinds of things. Seems like. What was that? Oh, I see. Well, let's rewind that real quick. Bear with me. Okay. I will leave the library eventually. I do go out into the woods occasionally. Let's see here. I do have a nice wooded area, actually. I do like to go up into the woods. Let's see here. Hmm. Hmm. Where is the wood? Is this? The wood is this? But oh, I know what I did. I'm such a silly, silly person. I did set up the woods as this because, you know, it'll get better. It'll get better. But as we develop this, we will get much, much better at this. Oh, there we go. That's what I did. Haha, the woods is this. Let's find the woods is this. What? Is that the woods is this? Yeesh. We're gonna put the woodses in the back. It's gonna be on top of me for a second. Sorry. Whew, look, I'm in the woods. I'm a magic wizard. Ooh, now I'm rather blue though, and you can see through my eye. Holy shite! What the? Oh, that's. Huh. Ah. Eyes. My eyes are green in the woods. I like being in the woods. There's lots of green everywhere. Perhaps we can look for some rabbit, some taters. I can't see without these wretched things. Apparently, I gotta have them. They're required. Yes, I can teleport like magic. And ooh, that's a vine maple behind me. Usually there's some lovely mushrooms in the vine maples. Let's see if we could take a walk and find some mushrooms. That would be lovely, huh? Let's see if we could. Let's take a walk in the woods real quick. Let's go. You see any mushrooms? Oh, there's a mushroom. There's a mushroom there. We shall find yet another mushroom shortly. I'm sure of it. Oh, there, we're going to start the music back up as we walk through the woods. I knew that we would find the sacred herbs and spices, my friends. They are there. They are there. There we go. So here we are in the woods. We were seeking mushrooms. The magic mushrooms, you know. I don't know if you know that, but as a wizard, it's the only kind I can use. They're very, very good. Kind of slimy, but satisfying. As they say. That's what they say. I don't know. Oh, the woods jumped. I think somebody cut that tree down over there. Look at that. You see that? There's a tree. It's over there. Oh, I don't know my left from my right today, guys. Well, I've been outside far too long already. We better head back into the workshop, because I'm frightened by this here. Let's go back into... Oh, look, we're in the library. Oh, I gotta fix that. Seems to be a little portal down in my bottom corner here. Teleportation portal? What is that? I'm afraid to look behind me. Usually when a portal opens behind you, something bad's gonna come out of it, so remember that. If you ever see a portal appear behind you, it's probably not a good thing. So, my friends, Nisi De, Lopro, Your Highness, the King, Unsheldora, I welcome you all here to my workshop. I have a great time in this library reading books. I do so love the knowledge. It is my favorite thing. There are many, many books. This is only one part of my library. It is very big. It's actually a large section under the dungeon of a castle.
It's very nice. I got free room and board. I don't even think anybody knew I was here for like 30 years. It was wonderful. Um, just down here. I did have to go out through the back, because sometimes when you're in the castle, you gotta take that back door. And, yeah, 30 years. It was down there. Free room and board, just sneaking out, getting deer. I think that's what they call it. Deer. Venison. You know, they were out there, you know, eating. You gotta pick at your mushrooms, foraging for food, wearing the dark clothes, hiding, making sure no one saw me. Because, as I say, I was on a great quest to come up with this elixir, and I was under very strict orders not to be seen again until I had results. And I didn't. It took me a long time. And if you've ever served a tyrant, you don't fail. That's very important. When serving a tyrant, you make sure that you appease them. That's a big word. If you don't know what appeasement means, it means you put a bunch of peas on a plate and you... No, that's... Sorry, I forgot. Appeasement. Yeah, that's right. You put mint and peas on a plate and you cook them together in some butter. It's appeasement. It's a beautiful dish. I do like it, so... And it makes a king happy, I believe. Or a tyrant, whatever you have. Whatever your country's got, I don't know. You know, your land may be different. I don't know. Now, as I understand it, the son of the king is a much nicer person. I seem to be getting wrapped up into my magical cables down here. I don't know about you, but the tendrils are mixing together. I gotta move things around. I might be just a little too close. I seem to be in black and white almost today. I've lost some color. Perhaps I'm ill. Perhaps I'm a little tinged without any green. That might be the case. I've lost all green color. Oh, geez. I believe that might be the first sign of the plague. I will look in a book. Now, I do understand there is a plague upon the land, my friends. So, you must wear a mask. You can't walk through like this. It doesn't work. I don't care. I've seen people doing this. I saw one lady, she had her shirt lifted over her head. It was appalling. Just don't do that. She was drunk and at the beach, but I don't know. I thought maybe she thought it was some kind of thing to protect us. But, didn't protect us from the sight. I've tried to gouge this eye out right here. It didn't work. The memory, much like the Munchkins, keeps coming to my mind in my dreams. It's terrifying, I tell you. There must be something in this book to help me purge some of these bad thoughts, bad memories. Because when you've lived as long as I have, you see some shit. Stop. Stuff. There's lots of stuff you could see. It's been very interesting over my years. Of course, one of the problems with being down here in the dungeon is that everything empties down below me. The privy empties below me, and I don't think anybody's cleaned that in a long time. There are some serious mushrooms to be found down there, but I don't know if anybody's quite magical enough to eat those. They seem to be very potent, and you just gotta shove your fingers way up into your nose and try to get in there, but I don't think so. The sacred forest, my friends, is just over there. It is a great source of herbs and spices, and there's venison and some kind of other four-legged little thumpy creature running around, furry
furry little thing, like my beard almost. Um, it's a wonderful thing. I thought I heard a dragon. That was a dragon. I thought, oh my god. I, but I'm in the basement here. I'm way down in the dungeons, in my master's laboratory, the masturbatory, as they say. I gotta quit calling it that myself. Sorry. I get lost in my thoughts at times and just kind of drift away. Because, as I say, I've been alone for quite some time and just myself to speak to. So I do appreciate you all stopping in. Of course, I didn't have any treats ready or anything. Normally, I would greet a guest with nice little cookies or some crumpets or some tea. You do like tea, don't you? I do like tea myself. Look, I do have a cup from my alma mater. Okay. It's full of tea. It's a lovely cup. Oh, the tea's gone. Where'd the tea go? Hello? Somebody drank my tea. I mean, all of you people are here. Oh, I wasn't expecting you all to show up, actually. That's true. I was just coming to get a book. I think it's that one. That one? That book. That book, right there. No, right there. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna get this thing down eventually. I'll get the left from right. It's like when I learned to tie a shoe. There was this magic called Velcro I saw once on a trip that I took outside the land. I did have to constantly, when I was doing my research, teleport for other lands. I did travel and travel and travel, and nowhere seemed to have it better than this land. So I like it here. I really do. I like it here in this land. The Velcro, though, was an amazing feature. I think that it would be nice to have it on my robes made out of many Esters. The many Esters who sacrificed themselves to make my new robes. I do appreciate them. The Amazonian who delivered it took their sweet time, but you don't stand up to an Amazonian. At least I don't. I'm not this big, you know. I'm barely taller than a goblin. Shh. They're waist high. Goblins are tiny little things. Don't let them feel like they're big-headed, okay? Goblins, little guys, little tiny creatures. So anyway, I know that lots of you traveled here from the land where you play marbles or games. Here we play some games with balls. Where's the troll sack? There's a troll sack around here somewhere with some balls. I could demonstrate some troll ball juggling for you, but that's possibly for another time, my friends. Right now, there is some interesting things. I was looking at the stars as they come out. Mars is bright tonight. That must mean something, but I'm not an astronomer. I'm an alchemist. I make healing potions and various potions and things. Yes, a troll sack. It's great for carrying a great deal of balls in. You gotta make sure it's an empty troll sack. Don't ask me how you empty a troll sack. I don't know if that would violate the terms of service or not. I mean, I had to look up to see if I could whip out my wand to show you. I believe if I whipped out my wand, I might have been banned. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Oh, it's a good 9.5 inches. Very good. 9.5 inches. No exaggeration. It's made out of a nice hard wood, too. And it never goes limp. Look, it's got a good amount of give. It's got a little bit of give. But other than that, oh, it's such a wonderful wand. I've had it so long now. I don't remember where I got it. When did I get my wand? I've had it for so long now. This one is made out of you. Not you, not you. I mean, not... Could you imagine if it was made out of Nisi? Nisi wood? I don't even know what that would be. Probably soft and nice to touch and gentle. Just, hi everybody, how are you today? Oh, no, it's made out of yew, which is a very, very slow growing wood. It took me years and years and years for you to get big enough to harvest. Not you, but you, the wood. It's spelled differently. You'll figure it out later. Look it up. So anyway, I do recall now. I did have this wand made. That's right. My memories are just so... I don't know. They're in there, but sometimes I just have to pull them out, And I wish I could store them. I think there is a spell. I will look through these books later when you're all not here. I mean, perhaps you'll get bored of being here in my library and scamper off, as you may do. Scamper, 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 look at them go. They're always running around. Now, I do have some rats in here. I don't know if anybody cares for rats. Not for eating. No. They're pets. They eat the bugs. Now, the cat eats the rats, and the dog chases the cat chases the... It's a story. I don't know. There was an old lady once who swallowed a fly, kind of thing, Of course, there are no old ladies around here. I don't think.
Hello? Old lady, are you here? Old lady, hoo-hoo.
No, there's no old lady who.
Okay, thank God. I could not imagine. I mean, I'm an old man without an old lady. I just have a black cat. She's over there. She's... Oh, Lopro!
Thank you so much for that, my friend. You are such a great, great person. Not just that, he flies high in the air and polices the land, I've seen. It's amazing. It's just so great. And I don't know if the black cat is here. Let's see. Oh, the black cat. Where is she? Okay. Ah, the great wizard. Now, I'm not the most powerful wizard. There was another wizard. The wizard... No, that was the dragon. The dragon of Grindley Grund. You ever heard of the dragon of Grindley Grund? The dragon of Grindley Grund. His lunches were not very much fun. He liked his damsels medium well, and they always came out well done. It's a sad tale for a dragon who loves to eat damsels. I mean, as a wizard, sometimes good damsels fun to eat.
Oh my. So, anyhow, I do appreciate the love. That's amazing. There's such love. There's a cat. What is she doing? The cat is chewing on the tassels. I don't know if you know what that means, but I had to protect my tassels. See, my robe has these beautiful tassels. Oh, look at the robe. Oh, anyway, and I had to take those off because I gained a bit of weight in the past plague. I don't know if that's because I'm inside more. I've been down here for 30 years. You would think I would have gained a lot of weight already, but it seems lately there we go. Hey, that's much better. I can see my beard. Oh, it is getting gray. Oh. Perhaps that elixir didn't give me immortality. Perhaps it just made me feel pretty good. I'm gonna say that was very interesting. I do know that I can be injured. It didn't make me invulnerable. I've cut my finger, and I was like, son of a biscuit! And then, oh, Nisi took me as well, my friend. Thank you very much. As they say,
Just the tip. We'll see if we like it. I do like that. Oh, I feel like the cat is going to make me sneeze. Now, the cat did bring me something previously. This lovely thing here. Let's see. The cat traveled recently to a land and brought me back some artifacts. We do have this lovely artifact. I don't know if you can see that. There's a sphinx inside of a pyramid. I do have all these artifacts from Egypt, which, if you do not know, Egypt was a place on Earth so long ago with great and powerful wizards. And they built these giant pyramid schemes where they would get people to give them money, and then the person at the top would collect the most, and like, I don't know, it was kind of this thing. But they built these giant pyramid schemes out there in the desert and convinced people that, you after you died, you'd come right back to life and live forever. And it was kind of gruesome, but they did have wonderful, powerful magic. And a couple of these tomes behind me are actually in hieroglyphics. I can't remember how to say it other than with the way the Scots said it back in school. Hieroglyphics? Yeah, I think that's wrong. I think it was hieroglyphic. Yes, not hieroglyphic. That's a way to say it. That's what you do. No, sorry. I just was channeling my old friend from school. He was named. Now, I did know a guy named Sean, and Sean talked more like this, and it was just amazing. He would just roll his R's, and he'd say things like this to me. He'd say, "Listen, Letadora, if you want to do something great, you must grow to be a great wizard." I said, "Sean, the hell are you talking about? You're a janitor at a wizarding school. You're not going to go anywhere." But that's it. He rolled his R's. He would say, "Ra, ra, 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 ra." I mean, that was just a Christmas trying to sing these musical songs during the Festivus. I do love a good Festivus. I don't know if you know this, but everybody dancing and singing, and they put up fungus and people would kiss under it. It's a weird thing. I mean, I don't know if you've ever kissed among the fungus, but I understand that is a tradition back on Earth, still to this day. Perhaps someday I'll return to Earth, just to stand among the fungus, see if some maiden kisses me. That would be lovely. I have been down here a long time with the cat, who stays a cat. I don't know why she does that. She just is a cat. What are you doing, kitty? Kitty, what are you doing? Meow. There's a kitty. Oh, hello, kitty. See? Cat. There's a black cat wandering around, brushing my feet. I think she wants to get frisky. Oh, that's the food. Oh. She's got friskies. I'm so sorry, everyone. I thought perhaps it was time for her to transform back into human again, but it has been a very long time since I have seen her in a human form. She just lays in the sun, hours upon hours at a time. She does have the 9 lives of a cat. One time she fell into a potion of mine and should have ended her, but she came right back out of it. Like, "Wow, wow." It was amazing. Clawed me to shite. I mean, I still got the scars, even though I'm a great healer. I didn't put the salve on it quickly enough, and that was a problem for me. Basically, the cat clawed me. If you've ever been poked by a cat, you know it sucks. You can get this cat scratch fever. I don't even know what that means, but I've heard it in a song. It was amazing. It was not like the music we're hearing now, which is free because I am Baroque. And I believe it's called Baroque music, so that's perfect for me. I don't have much wizarding coin at the moment, but you guys did just donate. Who knows? I will perhaps find a musician to make me better music. Who knows? But I do really like these robes made out of many esters. I feel like I should be in a choir without the hood, though. Perhaps performing and singing. You know. Oh wait, no, that's the cat choir. And, cat calling. I used my phone to call the cat. Quite nice to cat call her. I'm gonna have to lean in here, get some Hogwartian drink. I think there is something in my mug. I used a magic spell. Oh. It says something on the bottom. Harry Flotter. Harry Otter. What's a hairy otter? Is that some kind of mammal? I think it's a mammal. A hairy otter. I will look in the book. Now, there was a great oracle I've discovered. Oogle. No, not oogle. That's what you do with the maidens. You oogle the maiden. No, goo goo. Google. I believe it's Google. Yes, I used the great oracle Google to look up what an otter is. A hairy otter. Huh. Google. It's for babies, I think. Goo. It's a baby oracle. Oh, Googaloo. The great Googaloo. Oh, great Googaloo. Please endow us with your knowledge. We must learn from you the secrets of the webs. I had met a spider. He was a web developer. He was quite nice. I don't know. Great competition, some might say. The spider spins his web. When you spin a web to eat, you get some food. Wait, that's not right at all. What the hell? See, I tell you, I get these things all mixed up in my mind. And, it's when you spin a web to deceive, if you practice, you can conceive. No, shh. That's not it. Huh. I'll look it up. I'll write it down. And I'll remember it. And I'll tell you next time. I don't think you deceive to conceive. No, that's not right. I think it's something else. It's if your senses may leave, then you might try to conceive. That's the one, my friends. Yes, that's what she told me that night on our honeymoon long ago when I was married. Oh, I didn't mention that I was married once. She did pass from this realm long ago. We left her buried there on a nice seaside cliff. Then the water washed away the cliff, and it was just a horrendous thing to have to clean up. One of the reasons I left that Yarth place. I do have children, actually. But not with that maiden. Somehow my son is a prince. I don't know how. I'm not a king. I believe there's some logistics to this here I haven't figured out yet. But my son is Prince Litho. And pretty sure it's a different kingdom because he's still on Yarth, on that great land. And Prince Litho is rather grumpy. He sleeps most of the day and has to work through the moonlight hours. And It must be difficult. I myself sleep a good 14 hours a day. Excuse me. Like the cat. The cat sleeps like 7 times a day. It's a ridiculous thing. I tried sleeping like the cat for a few years because it was just the cat and I down here. And we slept and we slept. And next thing I knew, I had a Van Winkle in my eye. What is in that cup? I think there was coffee mixed with tea. Just bitter. Bitter, bitter. No, not German for thank you. No. No, I do recall. Bitter is thank you. No, that's donkey stain. Donkey stain? That can't be right. Donkey stain. Donkey stain. Yeah, donkey stain. Yeah. As I say, I can't remember these things very well. It's been a long time since I've actually visited the Eoth. I do know, however, that we could play games on here. It is something we could do. Instead of just listening to me ramble on, we could do something. We could roll marbles, but I could just talk. I don't mind talking. I've been alone for so very long, and I could use the practice. Talking and talking and talking and talking and... Did I go the wrong way? No, I went the right way. Yay! So anyway, I'll just continue to talk about things like the cat. The cat that said meow. Meow. Oh, it's up to me, oh great wizard. Well, we could try to roll marbles. We could. I do have a big marble. It's right there. It's a stone. I don't understand these terms that people decide on sometimes. You know, they just kind of... Ah! Oh, shoot. A stream. I did stream from a stream. But then I realized there was this other wizard who streams from a stream as well. And I thought, oh, if there's one thing wizards dislike, it's to be copied. So I decided I needed to not do that. Very important, very, very important. I may just talk for a little while and call this an interesting experiment for Magical Monday. Make it a nice short stream. But usually a stream does flow all the way to the water, from the source to the end. And we may be nearing the end. We don't know. Sometimes life is just about the journey. And I thank you all for taking this one with me today. I will be back because I am a wizard. Wizards are always to be found helping people, doing things. You never know. I feel a slight breeze. I wonder where that's from. Ow. This beard it's getting quite long, actually. I don't know what to say about it, but I'm having a lot of fun with you all here today. Let's see if we can get... Oh. We might have to just end in a sec, because I'm having fun. But I do need to do my research and read these books. I need to come up with more knowledge. And as you know, knowledge is power. Which means that I am a great and powerful wizard, because I am very knowledgeable. Of course, I also seem to be a tech wizard, they say, which is an interesting thing. So I can always lend a hand with the electricity or eclectic. I think that's right. Eclectricity. Yes, the eclectricity. No, that's not right. Not tricity. Ha! I can't recall. I shall look up in the great Google or whatever the heck that thing is called. But I shall think about these adventures that I've had. As I said, my memory is just not as good as it used to be. And I've lost my notepad of adventures. It's here somewhere in this library. On one of these oh, I think I see it. It's a purple book. It's up over there. Right there. No, over there. That book up there. That's my book of adventures. Oh, I'm gonna have to read through my book. Oh, friends, I found my book I've been looking for. Oh my. So, I shall read my book, and we're gonna go ahead and end here in just a few minutes. Now, there is something we can do on this stream called raiding. Ooh, there's only 3 of you and you're not really here, but that's okay. I might send you to Star Bright Night. See, this here is the lithosphere. And if you don't know what the lithosphere is, it's called the ground. The lithosphere is the ground. And my friend Star Bright Night is up in the sky, rolling marbles in the sky. It's a very interesting thing to see. So we're gonna go ahead and send us over there because he appreciates it. This man. Oh, maybe he's not. Maybe he just left. Who knows? No, he's there. He is working his way towards 1 million marble races. That's 10 years. I did the math. 10 years of marble races. Every day, racing. He is in the top 100 or top 10 of marble races. But it seems like there's very few people there. He's there for hours at a time, racing. So I'm going to go ahead and send him a few people. And I shall be back again on Wednesday. That's the wrong person. I will be back again on Wednesday for Wizarding Wednesday, my friends. This was a great first stream for me, and I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. And my stream is frozen, so let's just send this off and see if that works. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you, Low Pro. If King Norcalian is still here, thank you for gracing us with your presence as well. Woohoo! I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I will be back again on Wednesday for Wizarding Wednesday, but we will roll some marbles on Wednesday as well. And indeed, I will tell you more of my adventures. Thank you for being here. Have a great time. See you next time. Did it work? What? That didn't work. I sent the raid, but did it work? Who knows? Let's try it again. You already have a raid in progress. Oh, I canceled it. Well, my stream froze, so that's all I'm gonna say. It froze. It did. My screen froze. I thought I froze up. It was just me. Let's try it again. You have a raid in progress. Well, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a raider. Oh my. I could have done stream raiders. Oh well. There's only 2 of us here anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to go ahead and end, unless it lets me do it now. Let's see. Right? Night. Nope. Says I have a raid in progress, so I'm going to cancel. And I'm going to say, see you again. Hope you stop in. I will be here on Wednesday, and I will probably be in the Kingdom of Norcalia. If you don't know where that is, let me... Oh, Jesus. Let's see if we can do that, too, because that's always fun. Will it let me? Did it let me? Yay! It worked. Woo! He is playing. I'm going over there to watch the kingdom. And I'll be rolling out marbles with Nisi here shortly, as soon as I get out of these polyester robes. So I will see you soon. And I will be in the kingdom of Norcalian as well, my friends. Thank you for being here. I will see you all again shortly. You know me, I love being in your community. Have a great time. Thank you for being here. Good night.